and welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and we're going to start the Advent calendar today. So happy 1st of December to everybody. The countdown has officially begun, and in this instance it's begun on my Advent calendar. So I've picked a pen for today. I don't have a huge amount to choose from, but I am going to use my pink pen from Lace and Lathe Works that you can find on Facebook. Just topping up my wax, though I think it probably had enough in it anyway. And we're going to start today with the number 1. So I'm going to peel off the strip, and there are some that are sort of halfway cut off because of course I wasn't measuring where, so I'm going to do the rest, and I'm sort of going to start, I think, in this top corner. So we're going to start with N, which is 814. So it's a bit of a dark burgundy colour. Oh, it's probably a lot more than what I need, but let's get started doing our Advent calendar. So it gets another painting done, little bite-sized chunks, so you've still got time to join me if you want. I have got a video showing how I prepared my Advent calendar. That should have been up a few days ago, but for anybody that's wondering, this is a Timney Arts canvas. It does actually say it at the top. There we go, Timney Arts canvas. This is, I got this from their store on AliExpress. It is a round diamond painting. I don't think that they do square ones. I could be wrong, but I don't think they do squares. However, they do AB diamonds in with their diamond paintings, and their canvases are very nice. They're sort of velvety on the back, so it did make me want to give them a go. And this canvas, oh, I've been itching to do it since I got it, really itching to do it, but there's always other things that need doing, either for various reasons or just because it's the one that takes my fancy at the time. Loads of varying reasons why other ones have been done, but I decided to choose this one for my Advent calendar canvas, and that is partly because it does have some blocks of colour, which means hopefully, sorry, I'm just moving on to my next colour. Hopefully, as I'm doing this day by day, I won't have to dip into all 30 plus colours for every little square, because that could get boring for all of us. So there may be some sections that are a little bit confetti, but I'm hoping that most sections will be quite nice and straightforward. Round is also quicker for me because I don't have to think as much about where the diamonds are placed, as in, is it a straight edge against a straight edge, because none of the edges are straight. So I'm just sort of working from this top corner, and I'm doing whatever the next colour is that I need to do to fill in that little block, and I'm going to do one little square a day up until Christmas Eve. So comment down below, have you asked for any diamond painting goodies from Father Christmas? Maybe you've got something that you may know is on its way. Let me know in the comments below what you may have coming for you. Are you doing an Advent calendar too? Are you joining me on this little advent calendar journey, or are you just, or even indeed, what painting are you working on? Is it Christmassy? Because this one isn't Christmassy. The only thing Christmassy about it is the fact that I've made it into an advent calendar. But I thought it would also be quite fun to do a painting, not necessarily in any particular order. I quite like the idea of I'm doing different sections of this at completely different times, and it doesn't seem to be taking too long to come together either. So this colour stretches over into the bottom of my section as well. So this is all the reds. Yeah, I was trying to work out if I would get this section or not, because it is slightly overlapping into the next one because of the way I've done it. But I'm just going to lift it up so that I can make sure I get the diamonds flat underneath. Say, when I trim this, I've not trimmed it, I've not like looked at where the diamonds are. I figured it will sort itself out, and indeed it will. So I'm just going to pull the paper up just so that the diamonds do stick flat. I'll get the rest of these number 2s done. So I suppose now this festive season is really starting. It's time to start thinking about decorating the house, unless you've already done it. Each year I do get tempted to put my decorations up in November, but I do know that I will get annoyed with them far too quickly. As much as I love them up, I don't like the clutter. So we've got a triangle at 3340. Oh, we do get some AB in this section. I don't know whether to save the ABs till last. I've not worked with ABs actually onto a diamond painting yet, so I'm quite excited about that bit. Extra little bit of sparkle for the festive season. But these sections are nice and small enough that I can reach all the way across without getting my hand in any glue. It is originally a poured glue canvas. I've just put a cover over it for the purposes of my advent calendar. And I do know what the image is, but it will be nice to see it come together bit by bit. And I hope you'll join me each day while I try and think of topics to talk about while working my way through this diamond painting. I have gone through a lot of, you know, my plans and how I did this all in my preparation video, so feel free to check that out and maybe get yourself one set up too. Even if you don't get it all done over the month of December, give it a go. You can always just do the days you can get to and go and fill in the gaps at a later time. Okay, so that's all of that symbol. So I'm going to move on. I'm actually going to skip out the letter E, but that is because that is the AB. I only have a few of these, so I'm just going to pop this orange in around the edge of this section. This is an abstract picture as well, so I don't know whether the image is going to make any sense to anybody at all. Okay, then we've got 3, 3, 4, 1. Now we've only actually got 3 of these, so I'm going to do the time old trick. I'm just going to stick my pen in the pot, and on that one I happen to pull out 2, but I'm just going to pop my pen in and let my wax pick it up. Okay, and then the letter P is also an AB. Ooh, so we're getting 2. So I'm going to move to the triangle, which is 3, 8, 4, 3. I'm going to save the 2 ABs till later, and we'll put a little bit of sparkle in at the end of our little block. And it does look like I have one, oh no, I thought I had just one lonely little colour on its own, but I don't, because I actually have a couple down in this bottom corner as well. So we'll do that one next. Sorry, my bracelet keeps dragging itself across the painting. So have you got any plans to get in maybe more diamond painting than you normally do over the month of December? Or do you think you'll actually end up getting less due to being busier? I'm not sure yet. I'm always going to aim to get more done. It just may not work out the way I hope. Oh, we've also got J is also an AB. Okay, we're missing quite a few gaps now, leaving all the ABs, but I want to do that for my first one because I think they're more exciting. So let's move you in for a little bit just so that you can see exactly what I'm working on. Scoot it over just a little bit. I think that's as zoomed in as my camera wants me to go. Right, what was I on? 742 T. So on the letter T. And there is glitter in this canvas as well, which is very nice. Well, I know I'm going to get one painting done during the month of December, but that's going to be this one. But any achievement is an achievement. Any more is a bonus. I nearly said Brucey bonus then. But that not everybody will know what that's in reference to. What was I on? T. That's why I normally repeat the symbol to myself in my head, so I actually remember what it is that I'm placing down. But we're on a very nice yellow. Oh, dropped it on my canvas. I do like the way that the colours are very similar on this painting, slightly different shades, but I do think it's really gonna look good in the overall effect. And the diamonds are gorgeous quality. These are really, really nice. I'm not finding anything that's really, not finding imperfect diamonds. I know there was one in the first colour that I did that looked like it had excess plastic around it, but in general the diamonds are very, very nice quality. So that's that one done. So what's Y? 743. You can see colour family wise we've got 742 going next to 743, so that will give a nice bit of shading. And this is in Y. Very slightly lighter in colour. Oh, 3 times I tried to pick that diamond up. Okay, so J is the AB, so let's move on to the H. and H is 740. So again, we've all worked in a grouping of 3 different colours, but this one is a lot brighter. Guide yourself home in the dark with this colour. Don't think it's a very festive colour. Definitely make for a different colour tree if you use these kind of decorations. I've recently started changing my tree decorations over the last 3 or 4 years, I'd say. So I always used to have, I've had a couple of different colour schemes going with my Christmas decorations on the tree, that is, so my baubles, etc. But what I've started doing is my original, well, not my original tree, when I started this process, my tree was mainly blues, sort of tealy blues, and silver, and they were sort of bought as bog standard packs of decorations. But what I've started to do is each year I buy a few decorations that are either silver and white primarily, and a little bit of wood, a little bit of natural, but every decoration is different. So that's sort of another reason I don't want to go to loads and loads of different shops finding ones I like. I sort of pick up ones I like whenever I see them over the course of the last couple of years, and then I've kept my baubles as a teal sort of blue to match my front room. And then this year I'm keeping all my silver, white, all the baubles that I've already bought, but I'm taking off the teal ones and I'm putting on pink ones, dusty pink, and I'm going to change the look of my tree just with a couple of packs of baubles, and still have all my individual ones as well. That's my plan anyway. Okay, we are on to the AB. So we're going to start with 145, which is the letter E. Don't know if you can see that extra sparkle on those. Look, you can tell by the ones that are the right way up and the ones that aren't. If AB sort of have an iridescent coating on them, which, oh, I've picked up 2. Okay, let's fight with that one and get it to go the right way around. There we go. So the AB sort of have an iridescent coating on top of the colour. So while you still see the colour through, if you hold it at different angles, you get different colours as well. Oh, they are pretty. If you haven't yet worked with a diamond painting with AB drills, I do suggest you try, even if it's just one. You don't need a lot of the AB, and quite a few diamond painting companies that do AB. It's not the whole painting, it's just little bits of the painting to give you an extra little bit of sparkle. So this is the letter P and this is a blue, which is going to mix in with the blues we've already got. Okay, let's make sure that goes down. Don't want to peel off day 22, it's not day 22 yet. So we'll get, ooh, can't even pick them up. Oh, look at those. They sparkle. It's like an extra little pop. Oh, now I have got one there that's not got any iridescent coating on it. Oh, and I've put that in completely the wrong place. Stop paying attention. So I'm going to skip the one that's got no coating. see how those shine. Just trying to lift up this now just to make sure that it... I can't even get hold of it now. This isn't going to be any good when it gets to the day, is it? Just to make sure it's not sitting under the diamonds so they stay stuck, ready for tomorrow. And then the last one is J, which is 132, and that of course is a orange but with AB. Get those shaken in my pot. And last little bit now, fill in all the gaps. And really, it's not taken too long. How long? Oh, 20 minutes so far. Maybe a bit longer than 20 minutes, but probably be nearer 30 by the time I'm done. But of course I've been talking to you guys as well, rather than just dotting. So I'm sure you can, if you diamond paint quite regularly anyway, maybe you can set yourself a goal of treating yourself in this chaotic month of the year to 30 minutes just to yourself, and you can fill in a diamond painting that you've made into an advent calendar. Oh, that sparkles so much. And yes, I am moving all over the place within this little section. Sometimes I just carry on from where I'm going, and other times I'm like, oh no, I want to fill that gap or that gap. I do find the wax is not liking to pick these up quite as easy as it does with normal diamonds. It picks them up, but I'm definitely missing picking up a diamond, or maybe I just need to slow down. Okay, must remember to change my battery before I start diamond painting each day, though I'm sure I'll run out of battery again at some point. Oh, I've picked up 2 there, so I'm just going to move to a space that needs 2. I go from not being able to pick them up to picking up 2. But we're nearly done. So anyway, let me know, say in the comments below what your plans are for December and yourself and your hobbies. See if we can get some Christmas spirit conversations going on. So I'm just going to zoom you out, because that is my number 1 done. So I'm going to pop these away. I'm not sure if I'm going to save the ABs till the last each time I do it. I'm going to see how the mood takes me. But that is section number 1 of 24 sections of this diamond painting. But how good does that look? See if my lights will pick it up. Very, very bright lights in here, but you can definitely see the difference between the normal diamonds and the AB diamonds. In fact, it's harder to see my numbers on my advent calendar than it is to see those. I'm going to make sure the edges are down right. There is a little gap here where it will get picked up on the next day that comes to. If you're doing it and you're worried about that, you could always cut this in half just to sort of give yourself, you know, something to cover that up. But I'm just going to make sure, you know, this is in my craft room, so it's not particularly going to pick anything up, and if it was, I could just put another sheet of contact paper over the top to keep it protected. But I hope you've enjoyed my day 1 of my advent calendar. I hope you'll join me for the next 23 days, and we'll see how this picture turns out as we go on. So thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.